Hello, I'm Dieonik, and welcome back to Let's Play the Cat Lady. So we were about to continue our investigation. Now, woman was lured into the hallway to go check on the meter, so now I'm gonna go check on her laptop.
Right.
Let's
do it.
Is that you, Mrs. Ashworth? What happened?
No idea. Maybe it's a blackout, like in the old days.
It's probably just the meter. Let me see.
Someone cut these wires. What the hell? Was it you, Mrs. Ashworth? Oh, I still have the scissors. Neat.
So it's not her either. What a waste of time.
Good.
It's time to leave. This interview is over.
I don't get it. The cable's been cut. But why would anyone do that?
I think we're going to go now. This whole power cut gave me a terrible headache.
Is that you, Mitzi? But we haven't finished yet. Have you changed your mind about the job?
No, of course not. I'm just
Who's that
scared
other
of
person?
darkness. And I still feel sick, you know. Perhaps we can continue some other time.
I've had it. I'm getting a new fuse box.
Was that you, Jessie?
Yeah. How are you doing, Pauline?
Well, we need the power back. Can you do something?
Oh, that's
Yeah, I can
the
easily fix
other
that.
nanny.
There's an electrical store that's open till late. I'll get some stuff and I'll be back before you know it.
Bear in mind it's not just the fuse box, it's the cable this time.
I'll get a new cable too, don't worry. But in the meantime, go home, find some candles and chill, yeah?
Thanks, Jessie. That's awfully nice of you.
Well, it was
Jesse
great
seems
seeing
chill.
you, but we're going
Really
to
hope
leave
it's
now.
not him.
Hello,
Who's that?
my name is Rita Tickle.
Rita who? What the hell is going on here? Do you know this woman, Mrs. Ashworth?
I've never seen her before in all my life.
Whatever. Okay.
Now she'll think we are absolutely crazy.
I wouldn't worry too much. You're not exactly the most popular neighbor in the house, anyway.
Thanks.
What? You don't actually care what those idiots think, do you?
No, of course not. It's just that Pauline seems all right. I'm not too proud of causing her all this trouble.
It'll get fixed soon. Look, Jesse's gone out. We can now get inside flat 7 and see what he's been up to.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
We can also cross Pauline off the list. I've searched through her internet history, and needless to say, there's nothing exciting there.
Okay. I'm starting to strongly suspect that it is the asshole Brian. Okay. Let's go to the hop. Okay, we're going back upstairs, but I want to go down the stairs first to create my masterpiece of a dress. I don't know if this is like a bonus or if it's important in order to investigate Brian, also known as Dickhead.
Okay, so what do we need?
Well, basically, we need 3 things.
We got him. Yeah.
Red paint.
Got
We've
that.
got it already. The dress will make a great costume. We just need it in black. Also, it should look damaged. That's important. Cat Widow is a ghost after all. I'll need some scissors for that.
Ghosts and damaged dresses.
We need some kind of mask.
Oh, I need a
I don't want him
mask.
to recognize me, obviously.
Okay, so the other guy probably has a mask in his apartment. We'll come back when I can put it all together. Okay. Okay, top floor. Here we go. So I guess, like, I did need to watch that. I should have been rolling my eyes. Do you lock your door, son? Okay, cool. He does lock his door. The perpetually sweeping hallway. Okay, I wasn't close enough to the door, I guess. Pick that lock.
Now that he's gone, we can get inside.
Yes, let's do that.
I'll close my eyes and you pick that lock, Mitzi.
Okay, but no peeking.
I'd never. You've really hurt my feelings now.
Yeah. Now close them. There. Job done.
Yay. Okay.
Jesus. Are these...
They're Halloween masks. Chill.
Relax, Mrs. A. They're just Halloween masks.
I know what's up.
Good. That's good. Because I swear, if I see another bloody head...
Okay, I want the... Wait, what the hell? Which is... Okay, so that's the devil mask. That's the hockey mask. What's the bloody one? Is that the clown mask? Yeah, it must be, right? I hate clowns so much, I'd rather not touch the mask at all. But it's the creepiest! I'd get terribly sweaty wearing it. Okay, whatever. Obviously, you're gonna take the lame one. Lame. You're so lame. None of these look illegal. I guess he just likes plants. This one's pretty big. That is a speaker. The speaker is massive, and it's connected to Jesse's computer. Whenever he plays some music, the walls must be shaking. Yeah. So is he like an artist? Because that's a lot of cool shit on his walls. I wish I could do that to my walls. There's some mural right there. Well, you guys can see pictures anyway. That's cool. It's Jesse's PC. It's an infamous source of noise. Oh. It's not a laptop. Jesse's PC is plugged in here. If only there I had a... Oh, there is a window here. Maybe I can, okay. I know what I have to do. Did anyone else out there figure it out? Probably. I don't know. It doesn't seem like that hard to, Okay, we are going... Actually, we're on the top floor, aren't we? Why do the stairs still go up? Okay, if this cord is that long, holy shit. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look that long, but I'll try it anyway. Oh, maybe I have to unplug it and dangle it out the window. Right. Examine. Okay. What do you mean, nope? Okay, so yeah, I must have to, like, unplug it and hang it down. My bad. Should stop screwing around here. Oh, my eyes are so dry and it's making me sleepy for some reason. Ugh. Sorry about that. You complain so much. I know. I'm sorry. Okay. Socket. Examine. Examine. Okay, what the hell, though? Oh, okay, I guess I need to, plug that into this and then dangle that out. That is a long-ass cord, though.
So, who's got windows over this side of the building?
We know.
Well, Joe Davis lives right below. I guess we could also check one flat below Joe's. I just hope the cable's long enough.
Trader Joe.
Let's find out, shall we?
Okay, we are going down to 1 and 2, and we're going into the abandoned flat. Not going into Joe's place, because Joe is a scary bastard. Okay, what is that wire? Well, I could use that. Okay, apparently it's a long-ass cord, so that's cool. Okay. Right idea, poor execution. But I got it now, so that's good. Okay, so we are going to back upstairs. For real this time, and then hopefully we'll have access to that computer.
Right.
Computer.
I should be able to use that computer now. Could you give me 5 minutes, Mrs. A?
You never
Sure.
want me to watch you.
Why not? I'll keep an eye on the door.
Mrs. A is the muscle. No one gets past me.
It's not him either. God
Looks
damn
like it might be Dickhead. Oh man. Of course it's Dickhead. I mean, unless it's not. You should probably undo all of this so that he isn't like, who the hell was in my apartment? I guess we don't care though. For whatever reason. Okay, I am going to... Oh, I'm going to the ground floor, right? Yeah, because I got a mask now. Okay, maybe he's just gonna stay gone for the remainder of everything. Or maybe, like, the actual bad guy is, like, behind this fake, or this built wall here. And he's just living unannounced or something. Okay, let's get some scissors. What? You're not close enough then. Don't cut the sign, cut the... No! Stop it! Cut that thingy. Stab it. Stab it with them scissors.
We need to make some adjustments.
Edward Scissorhands the shit out of that. I can't really.
Now this is a dress worthy of the cat widow.
Sweet.
Why don't you admit it was too small for you?
Ha ha, bloody ha. Why don't you just shut up? Whoever wore this dress probably hadn't eaten in years. You'd struggle to get a skeleton into it. This is it. We've got all we need.
Great. Are you going to tell me about the cat widow now?
Yes, it's story time, Mitzi.
I love
The
stories.
legend says there was once a bad man who hated cats. He hated his neighbors too, and his job. And when it rained, he'd curse and smash things. He hated his bald head and his weak, ugly body.
It sounds very
He
familiar.
probably hated himself the most, although he would never admit it.
I think I see where this is going.
I think I do too.
One day, out of pure hatred for the whole world and everything that lives, he captured a family of cats and drowned them all in the river. That day, the sun turned black and all the birds went silent as the 6 kittens struggled for life. But trapped in a strong canvas bag, they never had a chance. They all died that day. All but one. The mother cat, in a desperate fight to set herself free, by pure luck, clawed her way out of the bag and swam to the shore. She lost everything that day. Her beautiful children and her proud husband. Her heart crashed into pieces as she watched their limp dead bodies stolen by the current. Running after them, she followed them for days, for as long as she could. Then, eventually, she lost sight of them. She stayed on the bank of the river for a while. The world stopped turning for her, her eyes empty and blind. And then, one day, she slowly slid down the bank and into the cold, dark water. She gave in to it. She let the river take her away too, cover her mouth, her ears, her eyes. But as the water filled her lungs, and she started slipping into darkness, there was another strange feeling that burst in her mind like a ball of flames. Anger, rage even. Her last craving, before she drowned, was for revenge, for blood. And so she returned, reborn and changed, a cat widow, veiled in black, mistress of the cats. Her body of a young woman, but her eyes of a cat, and her face, white, rotten, face of a corpse. Those who saw it rarely lived to tell the tale. She would get her revenge on all cat killers and cat torturers. But there was someone she had to see first, someone special. Someone she really hated the most. As the evening came, it was strangely quiet in the man's flat. As he lived alone, he usually liked to fill the silence with the sound of radio or TV shows. But that night, he switched them all off, feeling anxious and tired after work.
We're gonna be telling this story as it happens?
He tried to sleep, but couldn't. And for once, there wasn't anyone there he could blame for it. As he stared through the window, he kept thinking about how much he hated that view. He liked it once, a long time ago, when his wife was still there and they were happy together. Suddenly, he heard knocking on the door. Some part of him was glad, because that meant he could take it out on whoever decided to bother him. There was nobody there. He almost felt disappointed, but before he turned to walk away, he suddenly noticed something down the hall.
In the nearby wall, there was a giant shadow of a cat. He noticed a shadow of a cloaked figure standing ahead. A dead body of a disemboweled cat hung on the radiator. I wouldn't do that. I would not disembowel a cat for this.
He noticed a shadow of a cloaked figure standing ahead. He stopped again, He couldn't believe his eyes. Someone wrote "Cat Killer" on his door. He had a passion for trains. Although he hated being a train driver, he had always enjoyed watching them move. But now, his train model was moving all on its own.
That's how trains
He was
work.
absolutely certain he'd left it switched off. And yet, there it was, running at crazy speed, remote control missing. Something was seriously wrong, and that something had entered his home now too. He hoped he was just imagining things, tired as he was. But there was another surprise waiting for him in his bedroom.
I would love to see this. A giant blood-soaked zombie cat sat on his bed. The cat widow is here was written all over the walls. I would prefer to see the zombie cat, if that's something we can make happen.
A giant, blood-soaked zombie cat sat on his bed.
Now that's really stupid.
Fair enough. That didn't really happen. Everyone knows there's no such thing as giant zombie cats, right?
It is terrifying, though.
What really happened was this.
Okay.
Cat Widow is here, was written all over the wall.
I'm sorry, it was worth it to see the giant cat zombie. It was amazing, and majestic, and terrifying. Yeah.
Getting really scared now, he decided to call the police. His phone was of no use. The SIM card had been removed, and that wasn't even the worst part. There was a photo of a black cat set as screensaver. He remembered this cat. He'd watched that strange pest control man put it in a cage and into his van. He'd looked at it through the window for a while, then pulled the curtains and went to bed. As in a dream, he went to the kitchen to get a drink. There was no water. He knew there were valves in the basement that turned it off, but no one's been down there for years.
That's why
He felt
the
sick.
pipes in the basement were
None of this made any sense. And yet, deep down, he knew what he did to the cats was wrong. There was a part of him that almost wanted to be punished. The part he tried so hard to hide. He thought he'd heard something in the corridor. Was there someone there with him? His head was spinning. He felt ambushed, trapped, like an animal. He had to get out of there. He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper. More like a purr.
Can you purr?
She was there, in the dark corner of his living room, waiting. Black veil covering that pale, dead face, and yet he could almost feel Cat Widow's eyes piercing through him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna murder the guy.
She came closer, like a ghost, and swiftly removed the veil. She came back for him, to take him to the river, to make him pay for what he'd done. As he looked into her eyes, he could feel the world spinning around him, his knees go weak, his pants suddenly wet around his crotch. As much as he hated life, he didn't want to die either.
Some good details
Inside,
here.
he was just a big, stinking coward. And then he fainted. Did you see his face? I knew he'd fall for this.
Yeah, we scared the living shit out of him. Now that's teamwork. Are you sure he won't know it was you, though?
Oh, he probably will, once he's had time to think about what happened. But he's too proud to ever admit he's been beaten by a woman. I know him just about enough to know that.
Let's hope so. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me.
No. That was something I had to do for myself.
Did you check his
and
computer?
I feel much better for it.
The only problem now is that we still haven't found Eye of Adam. Because it definitely isn't Brian. I've searched through his laptop and all I found was a load of porn.
Let's cross him off the list.
I'm very surprised that wasn't everyone's computer. Unless he just doesn't care to delete his history or go into incognito.
Well, that means we've checked everyone. We've hit a brick wall. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe he doesn't live here at all.
I think we need to sleep on it, and we might get some more ideas in the morning. Shall we head back home?
Yeah, I do feel tired. You're right, we need some sleep. Really wish there was an elevator in this building.
Maybe there is.
What's that? A note? What does it say, Mrs. A?
I know it was you.
You will not believe it. Meet me at midnight, both of you. I will wait. Flat 5. Door will be open. Do not fear. Eye of Adam.
Who was in flat 5?
That's the old guy.
No
Can't
way.
be. It can't be him.
I guess we'll find out. At midnight. We've got a few hours until then. Let's get some coffee.
Do a dance. Dancing till midnight. Okay, I'm gonna stop dancing now. Is the fresh wall?
It's just you and me, my love. No one will find us here. Stop worrying, Ivy. It will be all right. I will always love you. You know that. I'm gonna make you all better.
The fuck? Chapter 7. Don't feed the troll. That's true. Oh. I was gonna end this, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna get the chance. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. I assume we're very close to the end. I don't know how many chapters there are in this, but so the next episode might be really long or really short. I don't know. I don't want to like play for an hour straight and then just have no ending. So anyway, leave a like, comments on who you think it is. If it is Joe, because I don't know. I don't know why we wouldn't have found anything or even figured out that it was. Oh, I guess we never really checked his